today, if you have to actually invest in a business, what will be the three lucrative businesses that you think, or areas that you think you would love to invest in?
Artificial intelligence, believe me, it's just begun. So quantum, for instance, will be a big deal.
Today, somebody is evaluating a business. What are the three mistakes they actually need to avoid?
Give one piece of advice to any entrepreneur, it's find the market, find the problem, see what's wrong, and then find the products that fit. And that really is what works well.
You should have the revenue trickling in.
Tech business is going to become much, 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 much bigger because the more people trade in commerce, the more the countries grow and everything goes on from there.
Hi, Richard. So nice to have you here. Just for the benefit of audience, could you please give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Okay, so my name's Richard Tong. I've been in the industry for a long time. I spent 12 years at Microsoft, and I work managing the products for Microsoft Office and then Windows and then all the server products.
Wow, everything that we use in
everything that you use, and I apologize in advance for all of the problems. And then I spent 15 years as a venture capitalist. So I co-founded a venture capital firm in the US and then one in Asia. And those companies have over $11 billion under management now. But the last 5 years has all been about coming back to my roots and working on AI and quantum and fintech. So it's very, very exciting being here.
Right. So the venture capital world, how is the world shaping up to be now with so many opportunities, innovations?
I think it's gotten to be harder than ever. You know, it used to be you would go to Silicon Valley and you find something, and then you'd go to China or India and then find it again. Now, innovation is happening everywhere. Here in Singapore, I can't believe how many world-class, state-of-the-art things are happening. So I think the job of venture capitalists has never been harder.
Right. If we take the entire world in perspective, which are the regions you think are literally the hotspots of innovation?
Oh, great point. Well, you know, they're the traditional ones, you know, Silicon Valley and so forth. But I think what's more interesting is how innovation is spread everywhere. Of course, China's been the big story, but I don't think people recognize how much innovation is happening here in Singapore, in the Middle East, in India. This is much more AI, and everything happening is much more of a global revolution. And of course, there are many regions that are much higher growth now. Southeast Asia, one of the highest growth regions, the Middle East. So it is a very exciting time to be part of this industry.
The tech has made the world smaller.
Yes.
And expanded. At the same time.
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. So today, if you have to actually invest in a business, what will be the three lucrative businesses that you think, or areas that you think you would love to invest in?
Oh, great question. I think the thing that we're building a company called Total Neural Enterprises, tne.ai, and that's, I think, one of the most lucrative things. Enterprises using artificial intelligence, believe me, it's just begun. The amount of innovation that I see here at the show at FinTech Festival is incredible, and it's just going to continue for decades and decades, I think. So that's the first one.
So AI.
AI's got to be one. The second is the things that are happening with the revolutions beyond that. So quantum, for instance, will be a big deal.
Quantum
computing will be a big deal. We just don't know what it is going to be yet, but it will be. And we don't know what it is. And then, of course, here at this show, you can see distributed finance, DeFi, Coinbase. You know, and the interesting thing is all those revolutions are becoming one. AI.
Oh yeah, correct. Everything is happening.
Everything's happening all together. So we see applications that are using distributed coins with artificial intelligence. People are looking at quantum applications for AI. So in many ways, all the waves have become one, and it's just about transition, which is so exciting.
Mind blowing.
Absolutely.
If today somebody is evaluating a business, what are the three mistakes they actually need to avoid?
I think the most important thing, of course, is having customers for your product. I was speaking with someone yesterday, and they say, you know, we talk about product market fit. And actually, he said something very smart. First, you find the market, and then you find the product that fits.
Okay.
It's actually quite the reverse. And if I were to give one piece of advice to any entrepreneur, it's find the market, find the problem, see what's wrong, and then find the products that fit. And that really is what works well.
You should have the revenue trickling in as early as possible in the life cycle?
You should.
Yeah.
That's a good signal. But also seeing that need. You know, you can look in someone's eyes and they can tell you about things they need, but then there are things they really have to have right away.
So have to have is a good bucket.
Have to have is a wonderful thing. In finance, it's knowing your customer, anti-money laundering. How do you make sure you have the right customers?
Yeah.
Super vital.
Yes.
And then on the other side is how do I get more customers?
Yeah.
So, the financial business is both things at once, right? You want to get a lot of good customers.
Yeah.
And, we've built applications in both places and it's both areas, and it's been amazing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And the financial world, as we are into it right now, we see that transforming with AI every single day. There's some innovation that we come across and we are like, wow, this is going to change how customers interact with banks, financial institutions. Overall, maybe banks may cease to exist one day and it's all going to be digital on the phone. The phone is our bank.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's actually good.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to a bank store, to a
Yeah.
bank front if they can just get a loan right away?
Yes.
We have to realize that the fintech business is going to become much, 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 much bigger because the more people trade in commerce,
Yeah.
the more the countries grow and everything goes on from there. Growth is fundamentally about liquidity and having the right capital at the right place at the right time. And that's what all this innovation is about.
Yes, exactly. Just the last question. Where is the maximum innovation happening in fintech, or is there any use case that you particularly like of all the innovations that are happening in the financial arena?
I think there are a lot of things happening in different places.
Right.
I'm most excited about what we just talked about, which is how do we find, there's so many small, medium enterprises in
Right.
Southeast Asia that aren't banked. Our job is in the financial industry is to find those people, and the flip side is let's get the right people.
Oh, yeah.
So if we can get credit to the right places, it's going to be amazing. India, China, they're all about getting the right credit, getting the right capital to the right places, and then the economies will grow and grow.
Absolutely. I think MSMEs is the way, at least the lending industry is focused on MSMEs a lot.
Absolutely.
Even in India, I think this is the one
Absolutely.
thing that we've seen across all the banks
Yeah.
that have been there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think small, medium enterprise are the
Yeah.
heart of almost every country in the world.
Yes.
And if we don't have a vibrant small, medium enterprise business, we don't have a vibrant country. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah. Me too. And it was so nice having this conversation with you.
So nice to meet you. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.